The courtroom opens with applause as Judge Busby takes the bench. The energy shifts instantly, quiet, tense, expectant. Mr. Carter steps forward first. His voice is steady, but the strain shows. He explains he earns just $35,000 a year, while his ex-wife makes more than $200,000. He tells the court he's carrying the weight of caring for their two boys alone, and the pressure is breaking him. The judge listens closely, already sensing something deeper beneath the numbers.
You all may be seated. Mr. Carter, it looks like you brought this case, so what's going on?
Yes, Your Honor. I am a manager at an urban clothing store, and I only make $35,000 a year, and I'm paying child support. Toward my ex-wife here, she is a dental assistant, and also she does Herbalife distribution, and she's making a little over 200 grand a year. And I just need a little help because she's not doing child support at all, and it's a struggle for me right now. I'm a retired U.S. veteran, and it's just a struggle with my two boys.
Okay, ma'am.
Yes. Well,
why do you agree with everything that he's saying?
no, I do not.
Okay, so what is
If
going
he
on?
stayed at the casinos, he probably would have more money than he does.
That's not true, Your Honor.
The tone shifts when the judge turns to the mother. She disagrees immediately, sharply, and blames his spending. Carter pushes back, insisting he's home with the kids. Tension spikes. Voices rise. Then the judge snaps the courtroom back into order. One stern warning is all it takes. The mother quiets, but the judge's message is clear. This case will proceed with discipline.
I'm always home with my boys when I'm not working.
Okay, who is paying child support in this case?
And I have custody of my boys.
He's paying child support. It looks like you guys split custody. So it says Sunday through 1 week with one parent, and then Sunday.
Well,
through
here's the
next
thing,
week.
Your Honor. She's always on vacation. She's always gone. So I've had my boys for the little
Lies.
over 7 weeks straight. She
Ma'am,
has not seen her
ma'am,
kids in
ma'am,
7 weeks.
Sir, when I address her, you stop talking.
Yes, Your Honor.
Ma'am, you see this man right here? He will make sure that you are escorted out of this courtroom. We do not need any more loud outbursts. You understand?
Yes, Your Honor, I do.
Thank you. Now you may continue, sir.
She goes on vacation. She's out of town all the time. I've had my boys for 7 weeks straight. She hasn't seen her boys in 7 weeks.
7 weeks straight. Wait a minute. You guys are supposed to be alternating weeks, because if the children are with him 7 weeks.
Carter makes a powerful claim. He's had the boys for 7 weeks straight while their mother traveled. The judge notices the imbalance immediately. 7 weeks is no small deviation from a week-on, week-off agreement. She shifts her focus to the mother's income and employment records. The numbers don't lie. $125,000 from her primary job, plus another $25,000 from Herbalife. Her yearly income towers above Carter's. The judge begins pressing her with direct, unwavering questions.
Weeks straight, that means his expenses are increasing. And based on the paperwork that you provided from your employer, it says here you make about $125,000 as, what is it, where is it that you're working?
I work for a dental firm,
Okay.
and we make a lot of different castings and models for false teeth and implants. However, Your Honor, when I've been out, it's because I've been doing training.
Okay, that's great.
So
So
I can-
no one is disputing whether or not you're doing training, but according to the documents that you provided, you make about $125,000 at your main job, and then an additional $25,000 doing Herbalife on the side. So that amounts to about $150,000 a year. This man only makes $35,000, and you think he should still be paying child support?
The mother lists private school, piano lessons, and other expenses, trying to justify why she shouldn't pay support. But the judge isn't swayed. Carter counters with a quiet revelation. The boys are on scholarships. The judge redirects the discussion, reminding both parents that custody is shared and income disparities matter. Her voice stays calm, but the message is firm. Child support depends on fairness, not lifestyle.
He has the children more than you? Is that what you're asking me to do?
I'm just letting you know that.
I don't need to know what you're letting me know. I need for you to answer my question. Is that what you're asking me to do? Allow this man to keep paying child support and you're making excuse me, that's my job, thanks. You make $150,000 a year.
I pay for the boys' private school. They have private piano lessons. I pay for several. I pay their
Excuse me,
health
Your Honor.
insurance.
Excuse me, Your Honor. Both of my boys are on scholarship.
Okay, you know, that's beside the point here. Ma'am, you guys have a split custody arrangement. You understand that, right?
Yes, I do.
Not in all cases does somebody have to pay child support, because it's up to me to decide if someone pays child support or someone doesn't pay child support. But with
the judge asks Carter what he can afford. His answer is simple and heartfelt. Food, clothes, an occasional park trip, maybe Six Flags once in a while. Nothing extravagant. Then she asks the mother, and Carter steps in, describing international trips, Paris vacations, and Disney cruises. The courtroom reacts silently. The judge absorbs it all, her expression sharpening. The financial imbalance is now undeniable.
earning differences, $35,000 a year, $150,000 a year. Sir, what type of things are you able to afford to do with your boys? And taking into account your bills and everything like that.
After bills and everything is taken care of, after my boys are fed, luckily give them some clothes that they need to go outside and play at the park. Maybe Six Flags every now and again.
Okay, ma'am, what are some of the things that you're able to do with the boys?
As much as I can when he allows them to come over.
You know what? See, you're playing games. Let me ask you the question. What has she done with the boys?
She takes them to Paris. They go overseas.
Paris?
They've been on
never been to
Disney
Paris.
cruises. Every time she gets them, they're going somewhere special and fancy and whoa.
Well, I mean, it would make sense if you were making $150,000
And she just
a year,
lucked up
right?
on her job, Your Honor. So just to be
And this
quite
is
honest.
considering he's living in my $350,000 house that he doesn't pay any type of mortgage at all whatsoever.
You have a
The mother argues that Carter lives in her $350,000 home without paying a mortgage. But the judge brings the conversation back to the issue at hand, 7 weeks of childcare falling entirely on him. The mother insists she was away for job training. The judge acknowledges it, but reminds her that training doesn't erase parenting responsibilities. The courtroom mood grows heavy as the judge prepares to make her ruling.
$350,000. Ma'am,
He lives in the $350,000.
he lives in it, but you
house,
own
Your
it, right?
Honor.
You own it. You
And
have
he
all
doesn't
of
pay
this
any
money.
bills.
You have all of the, but the kids have been with him for 7 weeks, ma'am.
Because
at a
I
time.
was doing training so I can continue to send them to the private schools that they attend
Well,
and
On
have
a
the best
scholarship.
and the finest
On a
things.
scholarship.
That's great. But you know what? That's why you come to court, so I can resolve these issues, right? So let me tell you what we're about to do. $150,000 a year. I have your gross at $12,500. How many children do you have, ma'am?
2.
2, okay. Net at $9,000. Okay, based on 20.63%. Okay. And
I
you
do
make-
take care of my sister's 3 children as well.
When did this start?
Wait.
6 months ago.
The mother tries to add in support she gives to her sister's children, but the judge stops her immediately. Only the 2 children from this case matter legally. Calculations are made, numbers confirmed. The judge's tone shifts from investigative to final. She prepares the ruling with absolute clarity.
Wait.
6 months ago.
Whose children are these?
Our sons belong to him and I, but I have 3
Okay.
of my sister's children that I
I'm
take
just
care
saying,
of.
I'm just here
Well,
to
let
get
me
your honor.
let you know how this goes, okay? Anybody else's kids are not a part of this case. Understood? So you have 2 children that are involved in this case we're here about, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So what we're going to do is offset the child support based on the amount of money that you make. You understand that? Ma'am, do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
Because you're giving me this look like you're confused on what's going on here. Okay, so based on this, I did an offset of what you would make and what your child support obligation should be a month. So your child support obligation comes out to $1,456 a month. That is to be paid each month.
The judge announces the decision. The mother will pay $1,456 a month in child support. The room stills. She explains that this isn't punishment, it's fairness. The boys should not live in two completely different worlds. They shouldn't experience luxury with one parent and limitation with the other. The emotional weight of her words lands hard.
On the first of each month, and those payments are going to be allocated to Mr. Carter. Ma'am, it's not fair to your children that at dad's house they're not able to do as much as they are to do with you. And it's not to punish you for having a great job. That's awesome. However, when you think about what's in the best interest of these children, they can't go to Disneyland and do all of that with dad. Did you ever stop to make it, ask your kids how they feel about that? It's not fair they get to do everything with you and not with dad. And he only makes $35,000 a year.
Your Honor, I understand, but when I was out getting education, he decided to run around and chase everything that had legs.
Okay, well, you know what? You know what? You guys need to be in a different court for that. That has nothing to do with me. Anything else pertaining to these children and the money's here? Anything else?
No, Your Honor.
Anything else from you?
No,
okay,
Your Honor.
thank you. You all may be excused.
As the mother tries to deflect blame back onto Carter, the judge cuts in quickly. Their personal grievances don't matter here. The only concern is the well-being of their children. The judge asks if either parent has anything more to add. Both fall silent. They know the ruling stands.
Hi guys, it's Vonda Bailey, and I'm coming to you as the lawyer this time. We have arrived at the educational portion of our show. I just wanted to go over what this segment will cover and how the different scenarios interact with child support under Texas law. I have a week on, week off possession schedule. Can I still be court ordered to pay child support? Well, under Texas law, that is very much so the case. Although you may have a split custody arrangement, the court can still make you pay child support. So in the last episode you just watched, mom was ordered to pay child support to dad. Well, why, do you ask? They both work. They both spend the same amount of time with the kids together. But what is it about that particular situation that stood out the most? The earning differences. Mom was at 120.
The episode transitions into an educational explanation of Texas child support law. The narrator clarifies why child support can still be ordered even with 50-50 custody, income differences matter, and the higher-earning parent may still owe support. The mother's $150,000 income versus Carter's $35,000 made the outcome clear. The offset ultimately determined who paid what. In this courtroom, fairness is not about who makes more noise. It's about what gives these children the most equal chance to thrive.